god, now it's okay. I was about to have a really bad echo, but I clicked out of it just at the last second. Okay. I'm also, like, kind of slightly sick. It's been, like, this is the last week of uni, so I've just been fucking horrifically exhausted, trying to get everything done, waking up really early for, like, fucking job-seeking events, like, that clash with the normal, like, syllabus of classes that all start at 5 or 6, so my whole sleep schedule was sort of built around very late, like, waking up very late. Also just the fact that, what do you call it, like, fucking a lot of the people who I'd, like, collab with, they were, like, they were in America, so, like, the time difference of where I'm at, didn't really sync up, which made it kind of hard, because I'd have to wake up at, like, 3 AM sometimes to work with certain people. But I guess we're good to go. I don't really know what I'm gonna be drawing. I don't know, actually. Yeah, like, I'm also currently posting, streaming for 1 hour announcement. But I don't know, I'm kind of excited to do this because it'll be cool. I don't know, yeah, it'll be cool. Especially now since this is post, fucking Ask for Lads, episode 6 launch, it's sort of just, I guess, drawing for the sake of drawing, which I don't think I've really done in a really long time, like, just drawing without, like, purpose, if that makes sense. It's kind of nice, especially, like, people who, I don't know how many people kind of relate, but it's like, if you've almost, I guess, monetized yourself, it becomes a little bit grating after a while. I mean, I know I definitely have to. It's one of the main reasons why I have to juggle between multiple projects multiple projects at once, because I can't really deal with if I'm only working on one creative project and then it's like, yeah, okay, produce this like a factory, because that's not really how the human organism works. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm even gonna... I don't know what location I was almost just tempted to make this like a big, like, mouth, like a really awful, like, texture thing. It's just... I don't know. I might do, like, a little environment or something. Well, something I could do, actually, I've talked about this project before. Since I'm working on, what do I call it? Like, I think I've unveiled it, right? Like, the Croyer's Worldfish, the other project that I've been working on, besides the webtoon, which was, the webtoon obviously is my own personal project, but, Croyer's Worldfish was something that I created for an assignment, but also with a team, and it was very fun. Like, I'm technically still creating it right now, and I guess at the moment, the past 2 weeks have just been spent sort of like redesigning it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's just I didn't really like the initial like direction that it was going in. So because it's sort of like this, you know, it's sort of to sum it up really quickly here, just to get a brief idea of what it is, it's basically like this big old lighthouse that's on top of a big fish, and then you have, like, a nice little happy family living on here. And then they gotta take care of this thing, and the evil government comes, and it's like, you got a permit for that fish, and it's sort of a weird ethical... We haven't really fully figured out what we want to do with it yet. I mean, the team basically was just like, after, like, 10 weeks, they're like, okay, now it's in your hands, and enjoy, do what you gotta do, and I was like, okay, I'll try my best. But But I even got like a suggestion of like, what if you like theme it, like change the theme? So currently, the idea that I had, especially for a lot of the technology of it, was essentially like, what if you had... Oops, hold on. It was essentially, what if you had, like, cyberpunk, but all the technology was, like, dark gothic? Like, the genre itself as well is, like, the new weird genre, which definitely lends itself to that. But then, a new... I don't know if this is, like, dumb or not, but, like, it's kind of dumb, but it's also cool. A new thing that one of my friends said was, like, okay, what if instead you were to apply, like, a mafia undertone to it? And I do think that idea... Because, like, usually he has really, like, smart ideas. And that idea, I do think, is kind of... I don't know, I feel like it's a bit generic for the whole concept. But, I'll say, I don't know. Because it's like, you know, you got the whole family living on a big fish island. And then suddenly it's like, oh, well, also, they're living on a big fish island. Also, they're a part of the mob, and maybe they're also... He said to theme it Lovecraftian, but I'm really sick of working on everything. Like, everything that I've worked on has, like, a very slight Lovecraftian undertone, so I really don't like that. Well, it's more just I don't like having to keep doing that. It's kind of fun. I guess I can sort of just, like, design a cryptid now. I didn't even know if I wanted to make a limb or, like, what I really wanted to do here. Okay. Use these two guys together. Also, I don't like it. I'm not fucking with the Doom music. I'm sorry, Doom. Some guy is gonna... It's like... Sorry, shit, he already left. Some dude's gonna, like, join the stream. Like, or... So, I'm like... Okay, sorry, I'm like, completely losing my train of thought here and what I'm trying to say. Some guy's gonna fucking join the stream, and then see me, like, drawing colors like I was just now earlier, like, that really sort of basic design thing, and be like, oh wow, is that your art style? It's like, no, man, that's not my art style. Also this, I'm not really fucking with. I'm kind of just doing this stream like, I don't know, like, because I have to, if that makes sense. I don't know. Yeah, that's about it. I wish I could tell you something more entertaining, but I don't really have much more to say. I've already tried out streaming in the past, and it doesn't really interest me that much, because it means I have to be consistently entertaining or helpful, which, while I do believe I actually... Now that I'm thinking about it more, I think I could absolutely do, like, a teaching style, stream, or even just a YouTube channel. I think that would be really fun, actually, now that I'm, like, reconsidering it more and more. As you can see here, doing everything in one layer is what it does. So there's a very interesting thing that I've noticed with a lot of artists wherein, I guess it depends on how you want, like, how you want the composition or whatever it is to be, wherein they'll segment different parts of, like, the picture or whatever, like, the subject, rather than just, like, segmenting just the line work kind of thing, like how I would normally do. I don't even know if I should call this like a celebratory stream. Is it the right term? Yeah, I guess it is. The celebration stream, because it's like... This is more, to me, what I feel this stream is, at least, like, as I'm doing it right now, it's sort of a post, like, work, tired, it's like a decrepit, like, kind of, I don't know, shriveled stream. It's just, it's been a lot, man, like, it's, you know, I mean, I'm really happy, like, the reception I've gotten for episode 6. One of the things that kinda sucks, like, if you look at the actual numbers, it's, like, basically no one's, like, reading it. But, in my personal life, I have people telling me, like, oh shit, dude, I was reading that at work, and I was laughing out loud at work, and that makes me really happy. So, yeah, I don't know. There we go. I don't know, it's just, it's weird. It's very strange to have that dichotomy where it's like, you have almost, I would say, like 0 readers, but then you also have people like actively in your life referencing it. Or like people who you don't even know. Like I've had people at like art streaming events come up to me and talk to me and be like, oh yeah, you're the Astrolads guy, right? Or like, well, they just name you on a ninja. And I'm like, how the fuck do you know that? That's, you know, it's kind of, I don't know. I mean, I guess because it's sort of like the local art community, I would assume that it's like a friend of a friend, right? But there is still a level of surreal horror to that. So I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this guy. I'll just like just make him a small man. To be honest, what I might do, I might just like end up doing like just very basic like two flats characters. I should also name it something funny. Yes. So yeah, I'll only really be doing like 2 to 3 layers per character for this, because I guess this can sort of be like a revamp of the the very first stream, wherein I wanted to do 1,000 characters in one sitting, but instead, I'm doing however many characters I feel like for an hour. Cactus. Facebook cactus. I do think there will be something that's also kind of funny, like tonally. The difference of this stream's sort of quality to the previous stream's quality, just in the fact of like the other streams, I sort of like semi-hyped myself up. Like I obviously, like one of them I obviously started just as I had woken up, but there was a kind of, I guess I wasn't exhausted, right? I guess that's the difference, because currently I'm fucking spent. Not to dwell too much on like personal life stuff, because, you know, I don't really like doing that sort of thing online or streaming that sort of shit for the whole world to hear. But I had woken up at like 9 AM. Oh no, I fucking mentioned it earlier, yeah. Basically, just the fact that I've had to wake up really early meant that I also didn't get much sleep. And then because I've set myself to stream at 10 PM, and this is like the last week to stream. Why does it keep... Oh, that's why, okay. Because this is the last week to stream, it's like, I sort of feel like I have to, right? Because like I've done other... So like I tried to branch out to other stuff, for that specific, course requirement, besides streaming. So I did some, what do you call it? I did like promo stuff on my Newgrounds and my Instagram, and it worked. It was good, but it's still not, you know, it's not. Oh, let's make this guy angry. It's not exactly what I would like it to be. Here we go, looks pissed. This is actually a kind of a vibe. Like, I don't know why, but... Sorry, to drink Wasser. It's fucking warm as hell in here. Yeah, I don't know. It's sort of the Cuphead music with, like, these very basic-looking characters. There's something strangely endearing about them, I don't know. I don't know why. Let me bring the mic a bit closer as well. I mean, this guy almost unintentionally just kind of looks like an ass, so maybe I shouldn't draw that. I might also, what I could do is I could have like one big like compositing session at the very end where I take all of the well now it's only 2, but like I take all of the finished drawings and then add like the smaller details, as it is essentially just like, at the moment it's just like micro doodling with two different layers. Just make that a fucking eyeball. Maybe give him something interesting. I don't know, maybe there's... I don't know what the fuck to put on there. Apple. Well, now he just sort of looks like... He sort of looks like a blunt, which doesn't really do anything. Or maybe a kebab. There could be an ambiguity of if this being is it more kebab than blunt? I actually think you could even, like, make it green with, like, an olive anything. Really unintentionally getting, like, the fucking flavor... Getting the flavors... Getting the fucking flavor town with this design. Also, I don't know why he's getting special treatment, but he just is, okay, so don't judge me for giving the kebab creature special treatment. No, I can't. I was gonna fucking, like, do some proper, like, rendering for this, but I can't be fucked with that. I don't know, man, like, I legitimately don't know what to draw now that the webtoon, like, is out, and that Croyer's World Fish is essentially... in a semi-shelved state, right? Like, it's in such a position where I can't really work on it confidently and still think that I'm gonna produce something good, if that makes sense. Big elephant. Gonna make Slender Man. Big red cube. There is sort of as well, I think, an aspect, I guess with this stream, in contrast to the other streams was, right, because all of them had different varying levels of purpose, whereas this one is sort of a more casual, where it's kind of like, fuck it, let's see, you know, fuck it, let's see what happens. Which is kind of cool. I've just created, like, super big red meat. Not Super Meat Boy, just super big red meat. I was about to, like... The problem with this, especially with these colors, you could accidentally, like, create, like, just with, like, those 2 lines I did there, I could create something, like, horrific by accident. Like, I could make it look like some horrible organ entrail type of beat. So, I'm actually just gonna stop right now. Not streaming, just that drawing in particular. Just because I don't know how, like... Sorry. I don't know how strict Twitch's policies are with that sort of stuff, because I remember something that I had to deal with the webtoon, especially because it is deliberately like a sort of, you know, it's a critique and it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things, and it's deliberately very anti-market friendly, right? Like, it sort of takes the Cruelty Squad approach of like, what if you take every single convention that you understand and then deliberately try and break it? So, I actually completely forgot what I was gonna say. I had a point there, but I lost it. I'm so sorry. Like, the Pizza Tower music is just sort of getting me in the mood to draw some, like, kind of... I don't know what to call them, almost like pop. Well, I don't know what you would even call that visual style, but it's sort of like a poppy, gooey grease. I lack the exact terminology to articulate, what what visuals, like, transformed into feelings looks like, right? Because you can, like, when you look at something that's, like, very grainy and textury, you can kind of tell, like, okay, that's, like, a, you know, it's like that texture is, like, the visual. So what I'm trying to kind of do here is to get that, like, liquidy effect, if that makes sense. Like, sort of, maybe even, like, I don't know, what's that thing called, like, when you think of, like, magnets, like, ferrofluid? Sort of ferrofluidy? Oh, well, now the song's over, so I don't even know if it would fit. Oh well. I also just realized I did that on a layer, on one singular layer, as I have been only doing, like, 2 for, like, the past of these. Nah, skip that. This is kind of funny though, it looks sort of like a, I could see sort of like a weird jellyfish creature if I, like, properly render a bit more of that. I might actually do that. I could definitely see sort of a... I'm gonna redo the eyeballs, but if I, like, make them kind of no, the eyeballs, sorry, the stalks. If I make them, like, a more yellow orangey color, the interior part. Angry. I mean, honestly, this in itself, I think, could be a really cool kind of, now that I'm thinking back to the aforementioned Croyer's Worldfish project, I could definitely try and do something with, like, cryptids with these basic designs I've just done. maybe I'll let it simmer a little bit more and then like work on them, like, right? Because at the moment they're just sort of like, you know, spur of the moment, very basic concept creatures.
Move it, boy.
So we have that weird umbrella thing. We have that big red cube. We have that big kebab thing. We have that Buttman, and we have that guy. So with those basic things, I feel like I could probably take it into a more... Yeah, like if I come back to it, I think I could take it into a, like, more refined direction, which I will probably post on Instagram as well. But, I'm probably just gonna call it here, because I don't think I should really be streaming for, like, another hour. Like, I feel like I've properly explained how I don't really enjoy streaming that much as a medium, but I feel like it's sort of now just, like, the last thing left to do, because all of the other, like, content creation things aren't really applicable or needed at the moment. So, yeah, I don't know. Thank you for watching this VOD. I hope you have a good day or night or whatever it is, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll stream again at some point, who knows?